you have a shared office and need help figuring out how to get it organized? Whether it be for your family, small business, or nonprofit, there are ways to set up shared systems so that they stay organized. Let me show you how we set up our church office. If you need help organizing or just love organizing videos, be sure to click the subscribe button now. I set up these organized systems years ago, and you may notice that these systems look pretty worn. It's because they are! So you know that these systems have been in good use and are working well. There are several people with several different positions and different responsibilities who use this office. Let me take you through the flow, starting with the mail system. The mail gets dropped off in this box here. Then it is sorted into these areas: the sorter on the desk, the mailboxes, and the shredding and recycling bins. Before the mail even gets dropped off into this box, the junk is placed in the recycling bin. If the mail is opened immediately, then any paperwork with private info that isn't needed is placed in the shredding bin. We have mailboxes here for our different ministries. On the desk, we have this sorter where any documents requiring correspondence are held in the follow-up section. Anything to pay obviously goes into the to pay section, and if the payment needs to be mailed, it is placed in the outgoing mail bin until it is placed in the mail. Finally, any completed paperwork will go into the to file section. The paperwork from the to file section gets filed into this cabinet. Annually, the paperwork is archived into these boxes here. Be sure to check out my video on how to organize your paperwork, the ultimate guide, if you haven't seen it already, as I go into detail about how to set up your filing system there. Here on the wall we have clipboards for attendance, disbursements, and sign-up sheets. The desks are set up so that anyone using them can know which drawer they need to go to for their needs. And the insides are labeled as well, so that if anybody borrows anything from the desk, they can know exactly where to put it back, because the dividers are labeled. You can also see when you run out of an item, like in the small envelope section of the drawer. I'll show you where we keep the backup supplies where we refill these items. You can label the rear of the dividers like this, or the bottom of the divider or drawer like this. The banking supplies are all here. We receive a huge box of deposit bags from the bank, which takes us years to go through, and they all fit in here. The reports from our tithes and offerings are all held in here for the current year, and then filed in our file system I just showed previously. Other reports for the current year are held here along with our bank statement, and those binders all have dividers labeled by month. We also have our policies and procedures, and warranties and manuals here. And just below this shelf we have boxes labeled January through June and July through December, which hold the completed tithe and offering envelopes after they are emptied, as the outside of the envelopes note handwritten records by the givers. As items in the drawers of the desk are used up, they are refilled from the backup supplies on this bookshelf. At the very top, we hold window and non-window envelopes in these clear bins so that we can see when we are running low. We also hold the different types of paper we need, as well as items used for Bible studies and the children's church, like this expo marker set and the pens and pencils. We also hold postcards for correspondence for visitors and prayer requests. We have different types of labels we use for rummage sales and other events. Here are some greeting cards for birthdays and anniversaries. We are completely out of small envelopes as this bin is empty. That's why the clear bins are used to help us see when we need to restock an item. Down here we can fill this whole section with regular copy paper, and we have the rest of our supplies here, including batteries, a label maker, paper clips, sticky notes, rubber bands, staples, and tape. Look for my video on how to set up whiteboards for your tasks, goals, and visions, and how to use wipe-off calendars using these Velcro months and numbers and sticky notes for recurring events, whether they are static, on specific days of the week, or revolving within the month. I will link all of the items in this office that may still be available for purchase down below. While you're there, click on the link for my freebie on how to organize any space in 7 simplified steps. If you have a large family or business or church office, feel free to share your favorite organizing tips in the comments below, or comment on what you would like to see next. Be sure to click the subscribe button along with the notification bell so that you never miss another organizing video. Happy organizing!